we know World Bank as an organization or whatever that have policies. They have rules and regulation that governs them. And one of their policies or aims of establishing that body is to ensure that the countries that are borrowing money from them ensure food security in their nation, ensure job security in their nation, and even the human security in their nation. But here in our nation called Nigeria, the administration of President Tinubu has borrowed billions of dollars or more, and they are still processing to borrow more. We can't boast of food security in this Nigeria. Never. We can't boast of job security in this nation called Nigeria. Nowhere. Human security in this nation is something you cannot write home about. Now, the question is this. World Bank, are they deliberately giving Nigeria this money to go and waste it so that our economy will just go down? Because sometimes there are some things you may do, you may believe, you may see as favor or good deed, but that thing will buy you. Because all this borrowing is buying our nation, Nigeria. And of course, the Western world, they know what they're doing. It's just like giving someone who is ignorant of gold, giving that person gold. They know too well that by the time your economy goes down, you will fully depend on them. Surely you will talk about, of course, the Europeans, the whites, the Westerners, they wire themselves to believe that nothing goes for nothing. And they know too well that in Africa, Nigeria to be precise, they have a lot to gain. By the time your economy goes down, they have a lot to gain. Mr. President is driving the same car American president is driving. But the question is this: is he doing what American president is doing for their nation, for their citizens? You just ran to just go and buy. You bought a vehicle that the same vehicle American president is using for his official duties. And he's doing well. Americans cannot play with their security men. They cannot play with security. Their intelligence are always active. But here, we can't talk about intelligence in Nigeria. Our intelligence department, they are just in fact, we can't even believe we have intelligence in Nigeria. How can we believe that we have people who are working under the Department of Intelligence, where some of this mishap, the people that will carry on this bad deed, they will give you signal that they will do it, and in the end they will execute it and they will get away with it. It is not so in America, because if they gather signal of any nature, their intelligence will swing into action and they will make sure that the culprits are caught and dealt with accordingly. Here, both the police, the soldiers, and other paramilitaries, they are not, in fact, some of them that are even ready to do work, they are not well equipped. So let me not just digress. The point I'm trying to drive home here is all these monies Mr. President is borrowing from World Bank and International Monetary Fund. What are they using this money for? Because we know these three things I've mentioned are reasons why World Bank, International Monetary Fund will lend you money, borrow you money, because they believe that it is purely and primarily for the welfare of your own people, based on food security, based on job security, based on human security. Then infrastructural whatever can now follow suit. Mr. President, what exactly are you doing with all these monies? Your people are buying every day. People are, there's no state you can now measure this particular state is somehow secured. You can only say, even the Abuja, even the Federal Capital Territory we are talking about, it is just purely maybe just precisely that Aso Rock area. If you go beyond that, you are not secured. The Lagos State, we say somehow. How can you mention that Lagos State is secured when the business premises, residential premises of Ndigbo are being burnt, set ablaze every now and then? What are you talking about security? What is security then? And we are always talking about the National Assembly. Their duties is to scrutinize certain bills that come on their table. But this time around, because of the senior president we have, because of the speaker we have, they are being bought over. They don't go through all these bills. Anything sent to them from the president or from the presidency, they will just endorse it, signed and approved. Because they have their courts there, they have their own percentage, they have their own gain. All these billions of dollars being borrowed from World Bank, what are they used for? Nigeria should start asking questions. We can't continue to keep mute. We can't continue to keep mute as if we don't have people in this nation, as if we don't